Hey beautiful people, LosingDrea here. So I'm coming to you guys with a video, and it is, I think, what day is today? Today is... It's actually our day 6 of quarantine. And you know what? It's all over the place, and I don't know, but it's like day 25 or... Who cares? Everybody is probably as sick as I am for being in their house. I can't even talk straight. But yeah, I'm coming to you guys with a video. My weight has been going down, and it seems that the less that I focus on making a video and really getting into the whole, getting that out there to you guys, the more at ease and the less stress I feel, then maybe that's kind of helping. I don't know why I feel that way, but I'm feeling that way. A couple of things happened over this past weekend, and that's one of the reasons I haven't come on here. I've kind of been like putting off this video, and it had nothing really to do with my weight, even though I like went up, went down. I was actually doing pretty good weight-wise, but Saturday I had an issue with my pressure tank here, and it blew up off of the base or the slab for which it was mounted for the longest time. And left us without water. That's the first thing that happened. So then there was a repair that I had to take care of and whatever, and was lucky enough to get somebody out the next day, but it was quite pricey. Needless to say, Sunday, a lot of you guys who watch my channel, you kind of know about my fur feather babies. And one of the ones that I talk about mostly with a few of you, you know who you are, is about my bird Chico.
Hey boy. How you doing? Hey boy. Baby bird. What are you doing, Chico? Hi. I love you. Cat. What are you doing? What are you doing? Hi, Chico. Hey, boy. What you doing? Hey, boy. What? Really? No. Why do you make that squeezy noise when you do that? You don't know? You don't? Okay. I love you. I love you. Good boy. I love you too. I love you too. What are you doing? Say hi. I love you. I love you. What do you want to say to Facebook? What do you want to say? What? I love you. Stop moving. You're going to make the people dizzy. I love you. I'm going to make the people dizzy. Don't make the people dizzy. What are you doing, Chico? What? Cat. Tell the cat. Go away, cat. Get out, cat. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Tell him. No, don't try to bite. Don't be a biter. No bite. Don't bite. Come here. Come here. Chico. I love you too, but if you love me, you wouldn't try to bite me. Come here. I love you too. I love you.
I'll tell you what, people think they can sell cars.
And for that reason alone, because you guys may or may not have ever seen some of his videos and seen how human-like he was to me. And for being an animal, as any of my animals are very important to me, and I love each and every one of them so very much, but to have a bird, as close as I was with him for as long as I did have him, like people are saying like, how old is he? I didn't know. But anyways, what I'm getting at here, I don't even know how to say it as I'm trying to find words. Wasn't quite himself on Sunday. He was kind of laying low down at the bottom of the cage, kind of on his belly a little bit. And I was giving the cats their treats and dogs their treats. And usually he'll want some of the cat treats, which I've always given him, you know, without an issue for years. And he wasn't really like screaming for the treats. And then when I went over to the cage to put some down into his, he didn't react and run over to the bowl. He just laid there on the side of the bowl, you know, kind of on his feet still. But I got a little closer and I said, "What's up, boy?" He was panting. And he didn't look like he was doing too good. I grabbed his cage that I have him in, and I brought him outside. I just let him get some fresh air. And I started calling. I just didn't feel right. He's in distress. He needs some help here breathing. I don't know what to do for him. So, but you know, he wasn't reacting to me or my husband in any kind of way like he normally does. He wasn't trying to viciously attack us like he normally did. I just knew there was something wrong. Anyways, we got him in the car and we attempted to bring him to an emergency exotic place. That was the only place that's open on Sundays. It would have been basically a 45-minute, if not more, trip. I wouldn't have cared, but I just knew he was already in enough stress that putting him in the car probably was not the most beneficial thing, even though we really felt like we didn't have any choice. We didn't even get but 3 blocks from the house. And he took hold of the cage with his beak, biting on the door, so I could not get into him. I tried to get into him, and he would not let me in. And he opened up his wings one last time, and he just let go just like that. I literally had to pry his beak off of the door to open it to get him out. And I won't go into the following details afterwards, but there is a post on my Facebook with several pictures of me that I took selfies of myself holding him. It was actually the only time, well, the last time that I was able to actually hold him in a very long time, because only when I had first gotten him and he was so scared of being with someone new, because I had gotten him from somebody else who didn't want him because they said they couldn't have him. For health reasons. And it's like that with all my animals. You know, I've never go buy like pure breed animals and stuff that people breed for profit. I take in animals that are wayward and ill, you know, that need help. So I had taken Chico in many years ago. I would say probably around 2005. I had him for about 15 years. And I'm going to miss him. I'm really going to miss him. And yeah, I do have some video of him and whatnot, and I'm probably going to spend some time when I can and I'm not so distraught, and maybe put together something and include those videos here on my channel so that maybe you guys can enjoy them. Anyways, so I'm kind of trying to digest this. I don't know what it is, but I did go to Walmart earlier, and I got to tell you guys, this social distancing crap, I don't want to personally be any more constricted to my house or to not be able to go out and shop and stuff than it's already the way that it is. But it's apparent to me when I was out earlier that there's people, at least in my town anyways, that don't know the difference between 6 feet and 6 inches, number one. So as far as this whole social distancing crap, they also are out and about with their children who, no masks, no gloves, coughing and sneezing and touching stuff and putting stuff back, and especially produce and fruits and vegetables. Right now, during this particular time, to keep everybody safe, I would leave your children at home. Don't and touching stuff and putting stuff back, and especially produce and fruits and vegetables. Right now, during this particular time, to keep everybody safe, I would leave your children at home. Don't bring the whole family with you to the store. It's stupid. I mean, I know that there's certain things that the stores are causing people to want to go out with their families because they're limiting. You know, my mom doesn't go out anyway. She can barely walk, so she can't get eggs for herself or toilet paper for herself. I have to buy one pack, bring it home, and use it for the family and hope that if I go out a second day or a third day, it's like every day or every other day I'm going out to the store to try to get things that we need, because me, by myself, I'm incapable of getting for a family of 3 when there's 2 that maybe can't go out and get. There's a lot of people with a lot of kids, and how are they going to feed them? On just one. I have a girlfriend. She's got 2 daughters. It's herself and the 2 daughters on one thing of eggs. You know, she said she put an order in for Instacart and only got like a third of her order. So there's a lot of weirdness going on, along with a lot of companies and places that where you do place orders, they're canceling the orders and refunding the money because they can't keep up with the orders. So keep in mind, guys, there's a lot of things going on the sidelines that people don't see, but it's, I think, a lot easier for us to deal with those kind of things than to try to go out about and take matters in our own hand. They did say to try to get enough supplies, food, water, and so on and so forth to last a couple of weeks, because they didn't want everybody to keep going out and trying to replenish food every other day or once or twice a week like might be their norm. This is not a normal time for any of us, obviously, so we need to band together and do what we can. But I saw some of the weirdest things. And then here's another thing, guys. Okay, so you're putting the gloves on, right? And you got your mask on. And then I see people, when they go and they take their gloves off and they throw it on the floor outside. So whatever germs might have been on their hands and a little wet wipe, now they throw it on the floor. I mean, they're creating a worse problem. I really think stores should limit not just the people to be allowed to go in per however many square feet, 6 feet apart, but mandatory to wear masks and gloves on their hands, because they are continually touching things and they don't know the difference between 6 feet and 6 inches. So that separation, A, is not there. And then they're bringing their kids out that are breathing and sneezing and stuff on stuff. And then you get home and you're expected to like clean off your whatever or wash everything. And are people really doing that? Some of these people act like, you know what, they're invincible and they don't have to worry about anything. And I don't want to sound like I'm overly scared for the situation at hand. I will admit, when Chico had this issue on Sunday, I really think that it's possible he contracted something. I don't know. He's so much smaller, you know, in reference to size of a human. You know, maybe there's something that didn't affect myself, my husband, or my mother, but that was brought into my house because we are continually going in and out. It could have been on me and he got it. I don't know. I really don't know. I've had him for so long and I've never had any issue with him. For this to just out of the blue had happened, really, it freaks me out. And I was almost afraid to say anything, especially here on camera, because, you know, I don't know who will get a hold of it and think, oh gosh, you know, we needed to run an autopsy on the bird or do something. And I just didn't want to deal with that. I didn't want to put his poor little body through that. And I don't need to be quarantined. I have too many animals here as it is now that if one of us gets quarantined, probably all of us will get quarantined, and who's going to take care of the animals? So, you know, that's been one of the biggest things on my mind as far as that. Anyways, let's get to some happier stuff. My weight. Why not that? I know you guys like to know about what's going on with my weight. You know that my challenge to have made it to the end of March and have been in Wonderland by my birthday. Supposedly by March I wanted to be back down to my lowest of 210. That didn't happen. It's gradually going down now, but it had gone. It literally had gone way up. And back on the 10th of February, for those just chiming in or who need the reminder, I was 244.8 pounds. Now, I think I have February 8th. Maybe it was the 8th. What's 2 days? Either way, I had gotten up to 244.8 pounds just in February. It's crazy, guys. I know. So March 30th, I was 242.4 pounds. But I did reach 228.2 pounds on March 19th. And then it just went, I started slipping and it went right back up again. So I started out on April 1st, which was actually, I think, day 15 of quarantine for, like, generally speaking, when they kind of first started saying, look, don't go out of your house. But it could have been day 20 something. And I did a video even on day 17. You guys got that. That was the last video that I put out to you guys. Sorry about that. But I was 238.2 pounds on April 1st. And I was 233.8 pounds yesterday on April 7th. But I was 234.8 today. So I actually went up a pound overnight. But I did have the munchies yesterday. And I found myself kind of grazing. And I was probably just stress eating, to be honest with you. Even though I've been trying very hard to, like, practice these, like, little... I don't know, it's kind of like training for myself to, you know, ask myself, are you just tired, lonely? You know, are you really hungry? Are you just bored? Maybe you're thirsty, you know. And I'm trying to practice these things and trying to try the alternate. Instead of going and grabbing something to eat, try to drink something and see if that helps the feeling, if it's a hunger feeling. Because I've been getting hunger pangs, guys. I'm not going to lie. They're not coming as frequent as they were before, but I'm still getting them. And I don't understand why I have them. But... so yeah, unfortunately, Sunday, April 5th, my beloved Chico passed away. And I'm okay now. I mean, I'm upset. I'm not, you know, I still have questions. I don't know why. Unanswered, you know, guilt. I blame myself. I didn't do something I should have done. Maybe I could have noticed earlier, you know, all kinds of things. So... rather than put myself through that continually, I'm putting the bat down and I'm backing away from the whole, you know, reign to let myself beat myself up. It's just not worth it. It's not, guys. There's too much stuff already going on in life and it sucks. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna miss the little guy really, really bad. His screaming, his whatever. Maybe I can do more cooking videos now because he won't be in the kitchen screaming all the time. Everybody, nobody ever complained about my dogs or my cats, but they definitely used to complain about them screaming in the background. I have a few videos still that are up somewhere on one of my channels where he's doing that, but what am I gonna do? Anyways, guys, I want to get this out to you. It's already going on long enough and I'm going to have to edit and chop it the heck up so that by the time I do get it up to you guys, it isn't like 3 weeks from now. Anyways, I hope I covered everything in this as far as curiosities of y'all are concerned. Doing well. My mom's okay. My husband's okay. We're all hanging in there in Lee County, Florida, for anybody that needs or wants to know. It definitely was pretty bad here, and we've lost quite a few people that came from this particular area, so I'm extremely scared. I don't know where they've been or how long stuff stays on the surface and all that stuff. Like, I don't believe anything anybody says anymore, you know, like, how do they know this and how do they really know that? Anyways, guys, with that said, be happy, be healthy, be beautiful, but just be you, be the boss of your loss if you're on a weight loss journey, and I definitely will be seeing each and every one of you guys in my next video, whenever that might be. But I love you guys. Be blessed. Stay safe and healthy. Mwah. Hey guys, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, if you haven't already subscribed, please click the subscribe button down below and be sure to ring the bell so you can be notified of all new videos as I put them out to you, as well as if I go live.